What's up and welcome to the Sisterhood Corner. To the newbies, welcome. To those of you who are here for the second letter, welcome back. So I'm not going to go into a whole intro again. I think with the first letter we did enough of that. So I'm going to jump straight into the letter, meaning that with each video going forward, I'll go straight into the letter, welcome everybody, and start reading the letter. All right. This one is titled Next Door Neighbor's Son. Hi, hope my letter is read in time as I really need advice. Oh God, I pray this reaches you in time as well. I'm a 45-year-old married woman with 3 children. I've had a fairly good marriage, and there have not been any unpleasant surprises from my husband's end. If anything, I've recently become the problem. I'm a full-time homemaker, as that's something my husband and I agreed on at the beginning of our marriage. I have lived a pretty good life, a big home, children who go to private school, the cars, picket fence, pretty much, the dream. My husband works very hard and we don't lack anything. Now, though this is a blessing, him working hard and constantly being away from home on business trips leaves room for loneliness every now and then. And though I didn't feel much of this when the kids were young, they are now grown and do not need me as much. They are slowly getting into their own little independent lives. And though I'm happy about that, as now I can find myself again, it leaves room for loneliness. I don't have friends, so this means I'm always alone. I'm a loner. Sadly, my husband's busy schedule isn't helping either, as he's always away, and when he comes home, he is tired. You would say we've become 2 ships passing in the night. So to try and distract myself from the loneliness, I decided to join the gym. As it turns out, it is the same gym my next door neighbor's son goes to. Oh Lord, okay. I was initially elated to see a familiar face, and when he offered to help me with my workout, since I've never been to the gym before, I was grateful. Now, the problem started when he started introducing me to leg work. I'll repeat that. Now, the problem started when he started introducing me to leg work. Because that entails him touching me as he guides me, I started feeling some kind of electricity with each touch. And as it turned out, he was feeling it too. So, touch became eye contact. Eye contact eventually led to even more touching. Fast forward to today. I've been having a full-blown affair with my son's neighbor for the past year. And he is my son's age. Hey, I'm not judging. I just had to digest that. I haven't felt so good in a long time. I am happier, lighter, and look forward to each day. My sister. I know it's wrong, but I can't stop. And I'm beginning to think my hubby suspects something. I don't know if he thinks something is going on with me or if he actually suspects I'm sleeping with another man. I'm not sure, but I can just tell. I would hate for him to find out. How do I end this? Hey. Well, my sister, at least you're saying you want to end it. I guess I could give you kudos for that, because that's exactly what I would have said to you. End it. End it. Stop it. Stop it right now. That's what I would say. Now I'm going to go through your letter in the segments. I'm going to start from the top and the things you say. so that I read it up to you and I scold you a bit. No judgment, just scolding, because you do need the truth, right? So you say you're 45, your kids have grown up, I get all of that. And then you say it's a fairly good marriage. And later on, I understand why you say it's fairly good. Because, I mean, obviously, later on, you show what the grievance you have with the marriage is, right? But the fact that you are saying your husband is not the problem, you are, that I respect you for. Because then it means you're taking accountability. You know, if anything happens to this marriage, that man hasn't done anything. The man has been good to you. It's all you. Right. So that part I think you have to be applauded for. I always like to say with every bad situation, there's something that you can pick up and say, okay. I always find a way to, like a thread of something that will lead me back to respecting the woman who's written, because that for me, I respect you for. Because if you were somebody else, you would have written this in a victim form, victim format. Oh, he's not alive. He's never home. When he comes back, he's tired. What is a girl supposed to do? But I like the fact that you put your big girl panties on and you say, listen, I'm the problem here. Now, you go on to say that this boy, and I'll call him a boy because if he's your son's age, he's basically a boy to you. He's your neighbor's child. Now, I want you to look at the ripple effect this is going to have should it come out before you decide to end it. Not only will you have a problem with your marriage with your husband, but your next door neighbor, whatever respect they had for you, whatever trust they had in you, that's going to go. The community you're in now, once that is out, that is going to blow up in your face. Okay, the community. So it's not just your marriage, it's the community, it's the next door neighbor themselves and them looking at you like you are a pedophile. So think about that. Think about that. These should be motivating factors to end. I would say cancel that gym membership, honey, or switch gyms if you will. Cancel that one, go to another gym altogether. Tell the boy it's done. And tell the boy this cannot continue. I understand you were lonely, but girl, couldn't you have found another man somewhere? You know what I mean? The next door neighbor's kid. I know you. We all don't predict. We don't plan these things to happen. And I'm not going to sit here and advocate for women to cheat and say, oh, if you're going to cheat better. No, I'm just simply saying that that is just too close to home. The next door neighbor's kid is way too close to home. What are your kids going to think of you? Your son, especially if he's used to that boy and they know each other. End it, my sister. End it right now. Not tomorrow, not the day after, right now. And I'm hoping that I've advised you in time. Like you said, you were hoping that the letter, I hope this reaches you in time. But something tells me at this point, the fact that you wrote this, you knew. Everything up inside of you tells you. So before that man, your man who already suspects something finds out, end it. And this is a secret you take to the grave. Nobody must ever know about this. And that boy had better not go bragging to his friends about this. So sit him down, tell him this is not going to happen. And then leave it at that. And then end this. And try and work on your marriage. Find a way around this. Talk to your husband. See if you guys can go for counseling so that he gives you what is rightfully yours. Tell him you need this. You need him to be, intimate with you. Him coming home tired, you understand he's really doing everything and you absolutely appreciate it. You see the wonderful life he's built, all the promises he made to you when you decided to be a stay-at-home mom and look after the kids. All of those promises he has fulfilled. He's been nothing but a good man. However, this needs to be worked on. And I'm pretty sure when you come to him from that angle of you've been an amazing husband, but I need you more, he's going to understand. The kids are not here. I'm lonely. I need my man. He's going to understand. He's going to understand because you don't say anywhere about him having lost interest in you or not being in love with you. You talk about how wonderful this man is. So if this man is as wonderful, I promise you, you sit him down, you talk to him. After stopping all of the stuff that you're doing, I'm pretty sure you can work on your marriage. This sounds like a good marriage. Sounds like you guys built something amazing. You don't want to throw this away for a boy. I'm begging you. You don't. you don't need that in your life. At 45, you've built such an amazing soul. It's time now for you and your man to enjoy being with each other, do date nights, rediscover each other, put something in that little bit of spice. This can be salvaged. I don't think this could end the marriage. Well, it could end it if he found out. But in this case, this is me going with the fact that he doesn't know, and you're going to end this. Good luck. Remember, this is always going to be my payoff line. We live in a country with high GBV rates. This is South Africa. So end this, my sister. You don't need a GBV. We don't want to be justice for so and so. We don't want to be doing any of that. We've done enough of that. I can never, you will see this is going to be a common thread in a lot of the letters that are similar to yours. We don't need another GBV case. End this, my sister.